Hey everybody, welcome back to microbeerreviews.com. We've got a really very cool special beer to review tonight. This is a 16-ounce can from the Oskar Blues Brewing Company out of Colorado. This is their Deviant Ales Indian Pale Ale. These guys are sold in a 4-pack for about $16 to $17 for the 4-pack. They're not cheap, but they're rare. They are something that Oskar Brewing Company is very proud of. They should be. Something different they're doing. I've reviewed a lot of beers from Oskar Brewing Company. I think they do a lot of beers real cool and unique. They do the Dale's Ale that you can find all over the slopes of Colorado when you're skiing. They always come in cans. This is the first beer from them I've ever seen in a 16-ounce can, which I've learned from research. This is their first tallboy can that they've done. So this guy right here, I found. I was told it was. I live on the East Coast. If you're watching my other reviews, and they said we're not going to get many of these things. So I've had one before to try it, and it was extremely impressive. So it's an Indian Pale Ale. It's like I said, out of Colorado. It says "sipping on a tall boy" at the top, and it says "let's sling a little mud, girl" at the back. This beer is 8% alcohol. It's an Indian Pale Ale, and when you open this can, nothing happens. Nothing. Silence. You don't hear any fizz. It doesn't do anything. This is your classic, what I would call high alcohol content IPA. It's got the perfect color. It's got nice carbonation, not too much. Nice white, foamy, very, very thick, frothy head. And this thing will stay around for minutes. I'm going to show you what it'll do. So the Deviant Dale's Pale Ale, like I said, is 8% alcohol, 85 IBUs. Says it was born at the Crossroads in a juke joint at the Dale's Pale Ale. Sold its soul to the balance of Deviant's foreboding aromas of citrus and grapefruit, piney resins with a copper ball of fire color and inscrutable finish. They won a silver medal at the in the American IPA category at GFAB or GABF. I don't know what that is. Great American Brew Festival. I do know what that is. Great American Brew Festival that they do in Denver every year. It says, it is the devil reincarnate with an untold amount of malt and hedonistic Columbus drying hops. Now, Columbus drying hops, okay, Columbus hops are like Centennial hops, in my opinion at least. They're extremely characteristic. They've got a really, really nice bite to them. And when you brew a beer with those, you can definitely tell they have this unique flavor to them. Oskar Blues Southern Spirit caught by northbound blues. It's busted Colorado to deliver the boundary busting brewery its first 16-ounce tall boy can. So here it is. Like I said, the head sticks around on this beer. The color is very rich, very. It's got a lot of nice kind of reddish colors to it. The carbonation kind of goes away. It's nice and filtered, which I like a lot. If you watch some other beer reviews. And you drink this beer, and your palate is just overrun with flavors. The IBUs at 85 definitely taste hops. The malts are very, very, very strong in this beer, which I still taste. It's got a really, really nice kind of overpowering, which I'm not typically a fan of, hoppy, malty flavor combined in one. The cool thing I like about this beer is that it's unique, it's different, it's not something that I'm going to buy every day, it's not something that you're going to buy every day, it's not something that Oskar Brewing Company wants you to buy every day. They want you to buy their Dale's Pale Ale. But what's cool about this beer is they come in these big cool cans in black and red. There's little devil markings on the back. They have all this cool little labeling and numbers, pack it in, pack it out, phrases on the can. It's not inexpensive. I mean, this beer alone right here is roughly $4, which I think is extremely reasonable. But for a really good beer in a 16-ounce can that you want to have that is just got phenomenal flavor, that is extremely powerful in every way. Alcohol content, aroma, malt, hops. This is it right here. I mean, this is one of those beers that I keep around in my beer or my wine, or I've got a big refrigerator that I keep just specialty beers in at very high alcohol contents that I keep for 6 months to a year, even 2 years, because I believe that anything over 6% really kind of gets better as it ages, just like wine. This is one of those things. I've had one of them. Here's number 2. I've got 2 left. So the 2 that I have left, I'll drink within the next year or 2, and I will know what I'm getting into. I'm getting into a really, really powerful Indian Pale Ale. Phenomenal flavor. Does a lot of really cool, thick characteristics in terms of your palate. And believe it or not, for a 4-pack of cans at almost $16, it's worth it. The first one I had, I was a little disappointed, but it goes back to what I've always said. I bought these beers back in, like, I want to say April or May. We're looking in October already, and it's just one of those things that you just kind of have to wait around for, and they just get better. So let me know if you've tried this. It's the Deviant Dale's Indian Pale Ale from Oskar Brewing Company out of lovely Colorado. Please leave comments on our YouTube channel, on our website, microbeerreviews.com. We're on Facebook, and we're on Twitter. And I would love to hear what you think about this beer, because on the East Coast, we don't get a lot of it. And there is nobody, not one person, that I trade beer with, that I share beer stories with, that has had this beer. Period. You can't find it. So